Hafiz, how are you? Who's on the back? Who's on the... Oh, I thought you might have had. Who's your favourite player?
I was a football coach for my primary school last year.
Mr. Cahill, or is it Mr. John Terry, or is it Mr. Frank Lampard?
I will choose Mr. Frank Lampard.
I will call you Hafiz. It's your name. That's I don't think your parents will like it if I call you anything else. Okay, Hafiz.
Yeah.
Champions, but Conte right now at Chelsea.
Yeah.
In trouble, huh?
I think he has done a couple of mistakes this season.
Wow.
For me, the departure of Diego Costa, Nemanja Matic, and how can you let go the players that was very influential last season?
Do you think that was Conte or the club?
I'm not sure, but looking at the case, like the rumors saying that Costa and Conte have a misunderstanding among each other, so I'm not sure why, but
Well,
I think Chelsea...
Costa wanted a lot of money and Conte said no. No, I'm only joking. But no, I agree. I mean, me and Roshan were talking about it on the way over in the car, and you've lost the balance of your team.
Yeah.
It's not the same as it was. You don't have the forward players, and you've sold or got rid of 2 or 3 very, very good players. Also, John Terry, the influence that he had at the football club has gone.
The dressing room.
And you've replaced them with
Cahill.
lesser quality players. Bakayoko, has come in. Is nowhere near as good as Nemanja Matic. Morata's not as good as Diego Costa. And I think that's your problem.
But he's saying it's the manager who's responsible for this. That's his point.
Do you think the manager could do any better with what he's got? Right? Because if the manager leaves this week, next week, end of the season, you're still going to have the same players. Do you think a different manager would get more and do better with that same group of players?
I think a different thing will happen. But I think right now Conte should be given a chance because he has he worked very hard to correct his mistake by trying to replace Costa with Morata and Matic with Bakayoko. But as you can see, Morata compared to Costa, he's good, scoring a couple of great goals, but he's not that strong. Because compared to the physicality of Premier League,
with Conte, even at the start of the season, he was unhappy with the signings.
Yeah,
he said there was rumours that he might have left even before the season started. So, do you think he's making the signings, or is it the football club technical director? Is it someone else making the signings? Because it looks like sooner or later, at the longest, he's going to be there is the end of the season. Before he leaves. So if someone else comes in, is it going to be any different? Or are Chelsea just going to continue to new manager every year, every couple of years?
Yeah, actually, how many years have you been supporting Chelsea for?
Since I was Standard 1, 2005.
2005. So that's quite a decent amount of time.
Yeah.
So you've seen so many managers, so many players. Don't you feel a bit disappointed, like he's won it and he won the trophy and he's gone? He's won this, he's gone. Best players come and go. Don't you feel a bit sad, or you're okay with that?
Chelsea is a very good club. It's one of the top clubs, not in England and maybe in the Europe as well. And top clubs must have top manager. Must perform every time. The team consistency is very important.
It's a hard taskmaster. This
wow,
one,
yeah, man. But yeah, you were saying?
Consistency is very important, especially playing in the Premier League, and compared last season, no European action. This season, Champions League. Conte need to do better with the team because Champions League facing the likes of Barcelona,
but
Real Madrid.
He won Serie A 3 times.
Yeah.
Semi-final, final of the Champions League.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Won the Premier League.
Carlo Ancelotti as well.
Yeah.
He did the double and gone. Gus Hiddink came, rescued the club, gone. We were talking about players who became managers, gone. Don't you feel that the club has to be a bit more loyal, a bit more patient? No.
I think depending on the circumstances, because if the season like slipping away, we need to change.
Wow.
So as long as you win trophies, you're happy.
Yeah.
It's interesting because we had the first, when a Manchester United fan says he just wants to watch attractive football. We then had an Everton fan that was very well balanced and said want a bit of both. And now we come to another fan that just wants to win at all costs.
You know what? Conte's this season, I think he's a bit of average compared to last season. Last season he has done great work, but I think the only way to rescue this season is by winning a silverware, the last chance FA Cup.
Not Champions League.
I mean, we don't know what will happen in the Champions League.
But we will try.
Well,
So
not possible.
So you're completely okay with this cycle where no matter who comes and goes, you are just have no problem with it whatsoever. It's such a contrast to.
So
Wow.
as long as you get one trophy a year, you're happy.
At least something to celebrate, or at least we can see that at the end of the season, oh yeah, we have one trophy. Hope we can improve it next season.
Okay, if the next season, say Conte is gone, who do you think is going to come to Chelsea? Which manager would want to come to Chelsea, say, and come, like say, if you do get a new job, you'll want 4 or 5 years, lah. Correct? That's in any line of work. But if you know, I'm going to get fired, which manager would want to go there? That's right. See, that's the question.
Looking at the rumours saying that Luis Enrique, so I think he will be an interesting choice for the club.
I think it's always difficult when you've got Barcelona managers that have had great teams, and even Pep himself, Messi makes Barcelona. You take Messi out of it, I think it's difficult. But I think Roshan's right, it's hard. There has to become a point where even however much money you're going to throw at it, managers are going to go, I don't want to go there because I'm going to get a year, even if I win the league, I'm going to get sacked. And they've now started on shorter contracts. I mean, what's Conte? Conte's was a 2-year contract? So it's not like he's going to get paid off loads. That would be my worry for Chelsea. And my boys are Chelsea fans as well. I would be worried that at some point managers will, even top managers will start going, I don't want that job because I'm not, whatever I do is not going to be good enough. Does that worry you?
No,
Yeah,
I don't think so.
no.
Yeah, I don't think he cares. I think he's been quite honest. Okay, let's forget about the future, but as a football fan, as a Chelsea fan, out of all the managers you've seen manage a club, who was your favourite?
Sorry if the fan have a go at me, I would like to say Jose Mourinho, because I have never seen Chelsea under Jose Mourinho losing by 3 or more goals. He is very strong defensively.
But you have to say, I know Di Matteo won the Champions League, but it was very short term.
Yeah.
But Mourinho, I think Mourinho transformed the football club. When Mourinho came into Chelsea, by his own admission, he turned them into winners.
Yeah.
They went from 5th, 6th, 4th, I think maybe, a couple of FA Cups here and there. He turned them into the club they are today. Twice he's done that. Yeah. And the players that he brought through and the team that he created.
Strong defensive as a unit.
So I get that. I mean, my boys loved Mourinho until he went to Man United. That was the final straw.
Are you okay with Jose?
I was a bit of pain to see him at Man United dugout, because he was my idol to become a coach. One of my idols. So right now Conte, so I have to follow Conte.
But you know, I'm so happy he's been honest upfront.
Brilliant.
But the one reason I love the show is for moments such as Danny Mills using Hafiz's restroom and Hafiz saying he's never going to wash it again. That's unbelievable. That's a highlight of my career so far. To hear that Danny Mills use the restroom.
All you need now is for him to name one of his mice after you, and you're happy.
I don't like mice. Never mind. Hafiz, it's been an absolute pleasure. Thank you so much. And I hope
Hafiz, thank you very much.
you like your next manager, whoever that person is.
Can you mean
news. Unbelievable, unbelievable, because Danny Mills usually will be pop up right there at the television alongside Roshan as well. But today, to see both of them in front of my eyes was wow. And tell you what, they are very huge compared to myself. And that toilet over there will be the one for the history because Danny Mills was there. But for me, this show was very, very fantastic, and I would like to have an experience like this again.
Oh, of course you go. Of course, Chelsea. Leeds. Leeds, yeah. Wrong. Yes, I feel. Oh, yeah. Park field.
Danny, have you ever been on a padang before?
No, I don't think so.
Do you know what a padang is?
No,
You're standing on it. It's a field.
I've been in a field before.
You don't need to show off, okay, Mr. World Cup, yada yada. All right, Hafiz, Chelsea fan, you use his restroom. He's never going to forget that. But more importantly, his points on Chelsea and Conte, valid.
It is it's incredible. We've gone from 3 different types of fan. Hafiz just wanted to win.
Yeah.
He's not concerned about players, not concerned about managers. It's just every season at least one trophy, and he's happy.